Bienvenidos a Zona Kite, el primer programa de TV dedicado al universo del kitesurf. En Kite en primera persona, seremos testigos de la primera sesión de wingfoil de Light. En Kite Calendar, nos vamos a Charleston junto al equipo de Cabrinia para vivir un día con clínicas de kitesurf y wingfoil. En Viajando con el Viento, conoceremos un spot especial en Francia junto a Kevin Languerie. En Kite School, aprendemos a hacer un pop enganchado cayendo hacia el lado de dedos con la Duotone Academy. En el clip del día, te mostramos el último récord mundial de Kite Bridge. Llegó la hora de entrar en la zona donde volar es posible. Esto es Zona Kite. Light es uno de los riders históricos del circuito de kitesurf. Su estilo terminó definiéndose por los circuitos de parques. En este episodio, Sam reconoce que tiene una nueva adicción.
I got a question for you. What's the difference between the waist thing? Why the waist thing and not the wrist thing?
So it started on the wrist, but to be honest, it just gets in the way on the wrist. The waist is just a bit nicer. It's a bit more out of the way. Leaves your arms for karate. What's really cool is that you can access spots where you otherwise couldn't kite. Like here, for example, kiting's banned in the harbour, so it's cool that you're able to wing it. And there's also some cool like buoys and boats to explore and ride around. So yeah, it's been really interesting riding at different spots. You've got to just go with the flow sometimes. Try different things. If you don't try it, you never know.
Yet?
It's pretty cold actually. My hands are really cold. The board sinks with me on it.
Oh yeah.
It's 80 litres, so it's just enough.
Put on a bit of winter weight.
Yeah.
It's always like a massive yard sale when you fall with these things, huh?
Oh, that was fun.
Yeah.
Felt like my arms might fall off.
Yeah, like 1 hour is like equal to like what, 4 hours of kiting?
Yeah, it's different. To be honest, it's kind of like wakeboarding, and I'm used to hanging onto a cable, so I quite like that physical feeling, because kite foiling you don't get that same feeling like you've done something and exerted yourself. So it's fun in that respect. Yeah, it's just really cool learning something new actually. I think a lot of people get into winging because they think it's going to be easier than kiting, but actually I think it's harder because luckily I've got experience with the foil from kiting, but if you'd have to learn to foil while winging, it's going to be tricky. But it's a lot of fun though. Yeah, it's cool going places where you can't kite.
What's the deal with it? The dart looks a little bit different from some of the others. Do you know why? Is there a reason?
No, I wish I could tell you, but I can't.
Alright.
No, because it looks like a dart, it looks cool, that's why.
Yeah.
El Newfound Freedom Project es una colaboración entre Cabrini y la empresa cervecera Estuary de los Estados Unidos. El proyecto busca acercar a los deportes de agua a personas con desafíos físicos o mentales a través de una serie de eventos y acciones para recaudar fondos. El primer evento se llevó a cabo en Charleston, Carolina del Sur, donde algunos de los mejores riders de Cabrini se unieron para pasar un fin de semana de clases y diversión. Con las condiciones ideales para sus primeros pasos en el kitesurf y el wingfoil, fue un día de progresión épico para todos los participantes.
Not pulling me at all anymore. Nothing.
So that's kind of like if you need to take a second, catch your breath.
Exactly.
Let it go up high.
And what happens naturally, you're going to go down with the wind, right? The wind's going to pull you with the kite. So when you're walking upwind, coming back, you want to fly the kite at noon.
This weekend turned out amazing. This was our first collaboration clinic between Cabrini and Estuary. We had 11 participants come out. They ranged from veterans to current military members to individuals that are just dealing with challenges, and they came out, they were introduced to wind sports, got out on the water, and they had an amazing time. I think they're gonna cherish this weekend for a long time and try to get into the sport forever.
Oh!
We shared some really fun experiences with some people who were really open to learning how to kite and to try some new things, and all around it was just smiles from everybody.
Need to be like this. Maybe put a hard hat on too, actually.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I think for me and a lot of people, kiting, winging, surfing, just kind of doing something on the water where you're out there with Mother Nature it can change your whole day. You can be in a bad mood and go out and have a session, and I know for me, it'll change my mood. It's out there, kind of away from people, having fun, and I think for me, I'd be a different person without it.
I've been in the military for a long time and served for a long time, and you get around individuals that are just like extreme athletes, and at some point in their career they're wounded, they lose their natural ability to do things through accidents that happen. And I was lucky enough to be introduced to sailing through a program, and I thought it was very therapeutic myself. But a lot of these guys need an extreme sport to kind of fill that void, and that's what we did this weekend. We introduced that to them.
I'm just hoping I can get back to shore.
I'm thinking I'm gonna get my ass handed to me.
If it's not a little intimidating, it's probably not that much fun. So, I mean, plus like all these guys, like talk smack, but I mean, we're all just out here trying to have fun. So, you know, it's a little bit intimidating, but you know, they're showing you what you're doing. They're there to help you out. You know, it's not, you know, I felt very safe.
Yeah, I think a lot of people were kind of a little unsure of how hard it would be or if it would be difficult while they were missing a leg or something like that. And I think they all did really well. I had a guy today, Matt, who did really well. And I know he was having a little bit of trouble balancing on the beach, but got him in the water and body dragging around. It's cool to see that stoke and kind of put him in the water, and he's just like everyone else at that point. And it was fun to see him get dragged around and just having fun.
Well, the cool thing about this event is it's set up to make you be able to do it. So it makes it a little less stressful, you know what I mean? Because you wouldn't normally think that someone with a disadvantage can do it, but everybody here helped me to where I'm not exactly doing it, but I definitely got a step closer to doing it.
Our project, Newfound Freedom, is actually a 3-phase project. Phase 1, basically this year, is to give them something to do, give them the experience. Phase 2 is going to be provide the ride. We're going to take our outstanding design resources at Cabrina and we're going to make equipment that's more accessible, offers a better feel, and more opportunities for people that may have physical challenges. And then the third part of this process is going to be give them places to go. We're going to take places throughout North America, South America, and the Caribbean, and we're going to make sure that they've got equipment that makes them accessible to people who may face these certain challenges. So when they go on vacation, just like you and I, they can go with their family and their friends and have a great time on the water with great gear provided by Cabrina.
It brings good stories, and luckily we have a beer that we created together between the two companies that they can drink together and celebrate this weekend. We created a beer to help raise money for these clinics. No one's drawing a salary for it. It's going straight to flying people in, get them hotel rooms, get them out on the water, and to help with some of the logistical costs for doing this. And that's what the beer is for. Hopefully we're going to sell a lot of it and run a lot of clinics, and here 2 years down the road we're going to be in Hawaii or Hood River, Oregon, and we're going to run into a bunch of people that we've run through the program, and it's going to be a huge community out there for the New Freedom project. So.
Ready? Yeah. Okay.
I think I'm gonna have to try it again, at the very least. Definitely.
Then we get that spark, and the next thing you know, we're passing it along. It's like a smile, Once you smile, then you make another person. It's contagious,
It's fun, you should try it. I love it.
If you face any challenges and you think you cannot do something, this is the program for you. I've been an amputee for over 12 years now, and at one point doctors told me to not keep on going with kiting, and I didn't listen, and I'm here today, and I'm paying it forward, and I'm teaching it to others. So don't ever think that you have to stop something, and never say you can't. Just hear from the newsletters when the next event will be, and sign up.
Durante un viaje a Francia, Kevin Languery se cruzó con un enorme castillo en Mont Saint-Michel. Las condiciones eran bastante buenas, así que decidió echar un vistazo más de cerca con su kite.
Look how big this thing is. It's huge.
Bonjour. What are you doing right now?
Seeing if we can get closer. Apparently this is the closest we get. But look how far away it is. It's pretty far.
Bonjour.
Vive la France.
Vive la France.
Vive la France. So maybe it looks a bit weird that we're on the street with our wetsuit on, but we're gonna do something very, very exciting. There is this massive castle that's actually really famous in France. And we're gonna kite around it because it's windy. And the castle is right there. Look at it. I know it's still pretty far away, but we're gonna rig up right here. And then we're gonna kite there. And Ryan, you're gonna take some beautiful shots.
We are in France. We're gonna kite around a beautiful castle with the one and only
Thanks for the introduction, Kevin.
No problem.
It's huge! It's absolutely beautiful! There's Clément! He took me to this spot and it's so good to be in France. Look at that thing, it's massive. It's cool, eh, Clément?
It's crazy, man.
So good. Just the wind is a little bit gusty and light. So sometimes you can definitely go and sometimes your kite almost falls out of the air because there's no wind. But look at that. I think we got everything we needed.
Perfect.
That was cool, huh?
Oh yeah.
That was so much fun. That was really good. Thanks for taking me here, dude. Thanks.
Alright.
Thanks a lot for watching. And I'll see you for the next adventure. Later. I thought the vlog was over, but I guess we'll put this part in as well. It's like a perfect freestyle spot. Look how flat.
That was sick.
Oh, that was so good. You should stand there so people can see the castle. It's beautiful.
And the light.
And the light is also beautiful. Look at me. Look, this is perfect. We're somewhere in the field next to the castle and we had one of the most beautiful sessions ever. And it's only the first day in France. Can you believe it? There's much more to come. Thanks a lot for watching and I'll see you guys very soon. Au revoir.
Avanzar sobre el borde del lado de talones es la manera más habitual de navegar. Lo opuesto a esto es llamado navegar sobre el borde del lado de dedos, y es la base de muchos movimientos en el kitesurf. Para cambiar del lado de talones al lado de dedos, puedes deslizarte o hacer un pop. Para hacer un pop al lado de dedos, comienza por volar tu kite entre las 11 y la 1. De esta manera, el kite te tirará hacia arriba. Avanza en dirección upwind al llevar la fuerza hacia abajo, a través del borde del lado de talones. Luego, hace un pop fuera del agua, pisando fuerte hacia abajo con tu pie trasero y elevando la tabla con tu pie delantero. Inicia la rotación con tu pierna trasera, siguiendo con la pierna delantera para cambiar tu posición. Aterriza en tu nuevo pie trasero y lleva tu peso hacia el borde de dedos. Para un soporte adicional en la rotación, tira la barra hacia abajo y hacia tu cadera trasera. Repitamos los elementos clave, los cuales son similares tanto para deslizar como para hacer un pop hacia el lado de dedos. Comienza usando con intensidad en dirección upwind. Libera el borde e inicia un giro con tu pierna trasera y tu cadera. Lleva el peso de tu cuerpo hacia los dedos de tu nuevo pie trasero. Disfruta de tu aventura con Duotone Kiteboarding Academy. Guy Bridge estableció un nuevo récord de 2 horas 24 minutos y 32 segundos para una distancia de 100.4 kilómetros con una velocidad media de 42 kilómetros y una velocidad máxima de 60,6 kilómetros por hora. Sin lugar a dudas, recién estamos descubriendo la punta del iceberg de este deporte. Quedan muchas barreras y desafíos para seguir superando.
Today's the day, hopefully, to go kind of fast around there. Feeling good, conditions I think are good. The weather's changing the whole time, so it's quite hard to know, but fingers crossed, you never quite know. But
Zona Kite es tu zona. Vos también sos protagonista de nuestro programa. Suscríbete a nuestro canal de YouTube y entérate de todo lo que pasa en el mundo del kitesurf. Los esperamos en la próxima edición de Zona Kite.